Okay. Okay, Sunday fun day. What's going to happen today is we're going to do a compression test. We've pulled the wires on that cylinder. We've changed spark plug on that cylinder. We pulled the cap. We checked it out. We changed the base plate on the carb, the carb gaskets. We pulled the carb apart, took it apart, went through it. Still just not running right. It seems like sometimes it's all right, but there's a spot there it's really rough at. Almost seems like it's out of balance, but I'm going to do a compression test. We did a leak down test on that cold cylinder number 3. It was like 10%, which is pretty good. So now we're going to do a compression test. I've got the battery charger on the battery. I'm going to open the door, fire it up, let the motor warm up for a bit. Once it's warmed up to kind of operating temperature, I'm going to pull all the spark plugs out of it at once and then hook up my compression tester, which will hold once I crank it over. It'll hold and show me what I had till I release it here. So I'll crank the cylinder over and we will go through all 8 cylinders and see what we can find out what's going on. So yeah, we'll have the motor up to room temp. We'll have all the plugs out, and I will have my foot to the floor opening up the carb. We've got a charger on the battery, so it'll help crank the motor over good. And let's see if we have a bad cylinder or something funny going on. So yeah, you want to watch along? We'll see what we can find out with this SS Chevelle big block. Follow along. You can see it actually starts pretty good. Got a little chugging going on. But I'll open the door, we'll let some of the exhaust gases out, and let's see what we can find out. Not going to open it too much because it's still good and cold out today. I don't know if you can see Hirsch in there. He's sleeping in the back seat. Probably can't see him because it's following me. So yeah, we'll let that warm up a bit. Find the spark plug socket and look at getting ready to get some of them guys out of there. See my hand shaking? I don't know if you can see that. Rough. Yeah, I think you can probably see that. Funny, it's like after it gets some heat in it, though, I don't think it's as rough. I think it partially smooths out. So we'll see as we build up some heat here if that's true or not. You want no? Or you're just sitting in the driver's seat? Okay. Okay. Taking a driving position. I don't know if you can see him there. Kind of a driving position. Oh boy. You look so cute. I got to get you on the other camera. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Good boy. Good boy, Harry. I don't know. He looks pretty cute. Good boy, Harry. Getting ready for Miles of Mayhem? Oh, you're getting ready? He's still rough, but I almost think it's a little bit smoother. Okay, we've got a little bit of heat into it. Most exhaust is blowing back into the shop. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad. So it's got some heat in the motor, a little closer to operating temperature where it'd be operating, so we'll see what it does. Shut it off now and shut the shop door and get some plugs out of it. And see how many times I burn my hands here doing that. I seem to be good at that. I think there is some gloves around here that I could use, but most of them don't fit my hands half the time, so I guess we're going to tough it out. Hopefully I don't drop any plugs. That one does not look terrible. It is firing. Looks like the same deal there. Well, we'll start by getting them all out. Wondered what was still running, but it's the battery charger. So it was just the static I always hear anymore. Interesting. One thing I didn't do, and I should, we did stick some new plugs in this, and we just went by the number of that was in it already. So we just took that, crossed it over, found some plugs, stuck them in. I should know better than that because we have ran into lots of times where people have the wrong plugs in the motor and they've got a short reach or an extended reach, and yeah, lots of times they got the wrong plugs in the motor. So you know what, I never really did that with this one, and that's something else I better double check. Okay, that one proving to be a little bit harder to get out. There we go. So yeah, I better check that out too. I did have the number written down for these heads. Hopefully I've still got that in my book somewhere. They aren't exactly the factory heads that were on this motor, but that guy looks a little fatter than the rest. You know, some of you guys have been asking, I just dropped the mic. Seems to be good at doing it. Come on. Not to drop the plug. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I know some of you guys have already been asking what the compression test turned out. I just haven't done it till now, so we'll find out. Sorry, dealing with a cold. You probably hear a bunch of sniffling going on. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I've had quite a few people contact me that have been watching the videos and telling me stories about their old rides, years gone by, and having a car like this and so on. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun hearing them. So yeah, you guys got any old reminiscing stories of your muscle cars and stuff back in the day? I'm glad to hear them. It's always fun. Okay. This one's not too bad to get the plugs out on. Okay. Ooh, some of these guys are really black looking. So that carb is probably giving it too much fuel. Oh, there we go. There's a double pumper carb. It's probably a little bit big for this motor right now. Yeah, got some pretty good sooty carbon on them right now. Okay, bear with me. Okay, now we should be able to use this. We got to put the little needle back in it, or it won't work right.